Welcome to the Dubaï RC44 Gold Cup, the final leg of our 6-stage tour.
Dubai hosts plenty of sporting events, from golf to soccer, but as well we've been promoting this destination as using a feature which is water sport.
I mean, you can sail here pretty much every day of the year, and it's quite comfortable. You know, you don't have to wear any thermal weather gear or anything like that. So it's one of the, probably for me, one of the best places to sail in the world.
We're 3 points ahead of Artemis in the overall standings, but the final event is double points, so it pretty much puts both teams even, with No Way Back having an outside chance of taking the top spot also.
We're leading match racing, the fleet racing and the DHL, but we're second overall for the season behind Aqua.
And obviously we'd like to beat Artemis and we'd like to win overall, so they will be in our minds, but you know, we have to make sure we don't make any costly mistakes throughout the week.
It's all on. We've got a chance to catch Aqua, but it's going to be a very intriguing battle.
Day 2 of the match racing in Dubai, and as yesterday was a non-event with no wind, we're now trying to cram the full round robin into one day.
One of the steering cables jumped off the cog, and so we had no steering using the wheels, so he had to steer the whole race with the emergency tiller, and you know, it's pretty challenging. It's just a hunk of aluminium. It's about a metre long, so yeah, it's pretty sort of pretty compromised at that point.
Very plain and simple. I went for an aggressive duck to try and take control of the start and the side of the racecourse, and we ended up just hitting him about probably half a foot short of the end of his boat, and basically it would be the last thing in the world that you want to have happen. The damage is not really the concerning thing, it's the negative point that we end up getting, or once we see the jury we don't know, it might be more, but hoping it's only 1 point, but that's the worst part of the whole situation.
You just take it one race at a time, and you always dream of a clean sweep, but you don't actually think it's going to happen. And into that last race, we knew it was pretty much a do-or-die race with BMW Oracle. If you switch from the rubber boat as a coach and you go as a sailor, you better have a good regatta, because the sailors will never cut you any slack if you have a bad one. So it's a high-risk move for me to jump behind the wheel, and I might stay away from it a little while just to let it sit in.
We had a great day, really happy with a 3-3-4-1. Thrilled, just thrilled. The guys are sailing really well. We're right back in it. We weren't expecting to be. We were thrilled to have a crack at the podium, and I think now we even have the possibility of winning, but early days, just one race at a time, but pretty exciting.
It is very enjoyable. I like the long distance races. I like them to be a bit longer actually than what we normally have, so it fits us fine. We were just extending all the time, so that was great. It was really great. It was a great race.
Well, it's the final day in the Dubaï Gold Cup, and today we've got a fantastic breeze, more out of the south coming offshore from the desert, so we're expecting the breeze to stay up all day, but with that what we're seeing is a lot of sand being blown in, so it's very overcast.
We've won overall now, so for the whole season, second in the match racing and first in the offshore, the DHL race. So everything's come together really well. We had a couple of tough races and had to come back from behind, and the guys have done a really good job of keeping their composure the whole regatta. And so just thrilled with the way the team's developed through the year, and then finish it off with a big high.
It's a super feeling. It's really, everybody's extreme. Of course, when you win, you're happy, but we're extremely happy. We started 10 months ago, and we were last in the fleet race. In Cagliari, we were last as well. And people were saying, "Oh, yeah, you have to be patient. It takes 2-3 years," but I wouldn't accept that.